Morning, fellas. Ben back again. Well, morning, fellas. Ben back again for another one. This time it's the Sherpa. The Sherpa is just starting to look priceless. Just look at that machine. For all the fellows who've been asking me why I got rid of the upper fender, well, this is why. Just look at that beast. Looks more like a bird, doesn't it? A bird that's just waiting to fly away. Crazy ass machine. I just love the way it looks and I love the way it rides. More capable than anything else on the roads now. Versatile and capable. Unbelievably capable. The vibrations were an issue until I got myself the throttle assist, and this just took care of it. That was it. The knuckle guards, they've gone to the powder coater. The powder coater will be the powder coated knuckle guards. The metal spines will be ready in about a week's time, and then I'll also have the new plastics from Buckbusters, and that should that should be the beginning of the end of the first series of mods on the Sherpa. Well, you need to customize your motorcycle to a certain level, to where you want it, and then you can give it a break. And that's exactly what I've been doing. 3 trips now already on this, and I've understood what needs to be done, what needs to be omitted, and I've just gone about making those tweaks. We'll slowly step into performance mods a little later. I don't really need any more power on this. More than happy with the power. Pulls clean, pulls neat, and I can do long distances on this. I can even do a cross country on this. That versatile a machine. This video, by the way, is going to be about a new addition. I don't know if you guys can get it already. Look at the tower. Looks busy, doesn't it? What is that up there? So, for all the fellows who've been wondering what Ben has been up to from the Instagram posts, this is what Ben has been up to. I've been working on this fella. This fella came my way. This is called the Aoocci navigation Carplay system for motorcycles. This came my way. Do not end up thinking that it's just because it's a freebie I'm going to make a video. I'm not that kind of a person. I would not wish to influence anybody if the product is not good, and I would definitely not install it on my motorcycle if I don't believe in it, if I don't like it. Even tiny bits like aesthetics matter to me. So really happy with what this is. This is a serious piece of kit, not a joke. Serious piece of kit, manufactured in China, I believe. It's a generic case, I believe, and individual manufacturers have their own configurations and customization going into it. Even the case, to some extent, I believe, is a little bit customized by manufacturers. So this video is going to be about this crazy addition to the bike, and I'm just loving it. No taking that away from it. Super. Just look at that. Look at how it transforms the front of the bike. More like a rally kit now, huh? Now, for why? So Aoocci contacted me and they asked me if I would be willing to have this on my motorcycle, and I immediately agreed. I'm not an infotainment guy. I do not really care about what the music system is. I don't even run speakers on my helmet, so this doesn't really translate into that for me. What this does for me is, if you guys watch. I don't know if you guys can spot it. Look at that tiny fella. This is the most important piece of the kit for me. I need security while I'm traveling, and I believe everybody should, especially on Indian roads where things can go wrong even before you can imagine. I mean, things are deadly on the roads these days, and all kinds of elements on the roads. You really need some security, and that is why I immediately agreed. Ever since I got the bike, I wanted to put on dash cams on this, and I was browsing through all possible dash cam options in the market, and these things came up again and again. They were a little out of my budget back then when I was looking for it, but surprisingly, somebody contacted me and they sent me this. I can only be grateful. The perks of being an influencer, interesting. Guys, do not jump into this world of influencing just because there are these perks involved with it. Do not do that. Do not put everybody to shame by saying things which you don't mean just because you got some goodies coming your way. That's not how I work. I'm making a video on this only after installing it a certain way, giving it a certain test, and being super happy with it. It's a solid piece of kit. Just because it's manufactured in China, do not end up confusing yourself with the quality part of it. There's no doubts this is a very good kit. It says waterproof. Only time will tell if this is waterproof or not. I can of course shower it with water and test, but that's not test enough. It has to be in a rainy environment for at least 3 to 5 days, and only then I'll be able to know if water mist has figured its way into it or not. Yeah. So coming back to this is why I got it. The front camera and the rear camera. The rear camera is even more stealth. Can you spot it? Yeah, you can. Look at that fella. Tucked in neatly. Nobody will be able to spot it. And yeah, nobody will be able to make a guess if there is a camera there. Front and rear recording going on throughout the ride. Unbelievable, isn't it? That's exactly why I got this motorcycle. I wanted this touring business to be, tension free. I was mighty relieved when I put this camera on the bike and I test rode the bike. Wow, it's a welcome change to see everything getting recorded. You have enough evidence now if things go wrong to show to the cops, and that's truly a big relief. A big relief. This is one thing for which I would recommend a product like this. But what comes up as added goodies is just look at this, fellas. Where's it? There you go. Look at that. Tire pressure monitoring system. Unbelievable, huh? There was a time when we would desire for gizmos like these, and it would be a little over your budget, and you would end up wondering someday. And there you go, part of the kit. Tire pressure monitoring system. We have the front and rear dash cams, and we also have. Just look at that. We also have. What do we have? We also have GPS. GPS now on. I'm just connecting it via my phone, just to show to you how this bloody thing works. Oh, it's already starting to record. It's already starting to record. Yeah, you need to install an SD card into this, and you can go play your files from over here. Where is that? Yeah, there you go. You can play your files. So that's the recorded file being shown. Decent clarity, nothing to worry. Let me just get back. Okay, now is the time for me to. There you go. The GPS is starting to show already. That's my location, and if I were to, if I want to just go somewhere, there you go. Start in Carplay, and the thing comes up on the screen. Wow. GPS on your screen. I'm just getting new to this. This is new to me. What else? Home. And yeah, your phone basically your phone. You can ring people up, you can go through your WhatsApp messages, you can, I mean, it's just your phone, it's an extension to your phone. The basic apps that you would need from your phone over here, the Apple CarPlay system, and then going back to the device. How do I go to the device? Let's cancel this and then check where our device is. Oh, there you go, home. So that's brought me back to the device. Look at this. Already starting to record again. Back camera. You can switch the camera. You can have the two screens, front and rear version. You can also have you can switch between the screens, rear and front version, and then you can just have either the front or the rear being shown. Going back to home, you have features like look at that, and the touch. This touch is seamless. 27 and 27 psi, both front and rear. I need to inflate it, but then yes, that's the air pressure being shown. Unbelievable, beautiful, isn't it? So yeah, the air pressure, GPS. There's also something like a panel which shows you if you really lose this because of some ill luck, then you can run your panel over here as well. Speed in kilometers per hour, both front and rear tire pressure being shown, and there's also a bloody compass like the old Himalayan. The compass to just let you know the direction of your your journey, your travel. Unbelievable, really smooth. Don't really like the this is more for a car, so that's why it's called a CarPlay. So yeah, this touch business is super responsive, super tactile. This thing just keeps recording. I need to figure out why, but maybe yeah. Go back to home. So yeah, just look at that. These are the basic settings. You have you can customize this to whatever length you want. And then I'm not going to be boring you with these features, but this is unbelievable. This is truly a welcome change. I am not somebody who's a gadget gizmo freak, but that being said, this just makes for a huge difference in my perspective while I ride. I can be a lot more relieved now, knowing that everything is being recorded and being saved in an SD card. I believe I can see my footages on my phone as well with the device through Bluetooth. I believe so. I'm not sure. Let me also see that. But just to know that everything is being recorded and I have enough proof when shit goes wrong. Yeah, shit is wrong, isn't it? Yeah, that is a huge relief. Super happy for this device that has come my way. It's called the Aoocci. Oh, yeah. Now, the last part that I'll touch upon is this. Keeping the features aside. Starting to record again. I don't know what prompts the record, but yeah, we'll. I think it's on auto record while you just start crank the ignition. Oh, interesting. So it's like a loop mode. It just takes a break for some time and starts recording again. Yeah, that's the ugliest part. The bye-bye. The bye-bye was the ugliest part. Sorry, missed out on this. Comes with a sunshade. Yeah, more like a lip, just to protect the screen from the sun, or for you to be able to view the screen clearly. You can mount this on with 2 screws. Pretty straightforward business. Now, most important, why or how you go about wiring it is simple. There's a the rear cam. If you guys can see, that's the wire coming out of the rear cam. It's a black wire. It's a black connector. Runs underneath the seat. Gets coiled up here. Holds the tank. Comes out from holding the frame, the subframe that holds the headlight unit, and I pulled it out here. Likewise, there is a power ignition wire. So this was the camera wire. It went along the frame, got coiled up, and took this side of the frame, came out of here, holding onto the subframe, comes up from over here. Likewise, the power cord is a red wire to the red positive terminal, a black wire to the negative terminal, and a yellow wire going into the OBD sensor coupler, to the ignition circuit of the OBD sensor coupler. There is a red and white wire in the OBD sensor, if you guys can see it. Yeah, there you go. Trace that and shove this wire into the top. So that would be the wiring part of it. Pretty straightforward, simple, no playing around, and as simple as it gets. So the power wire also gets, the excess gets tucked in here, comes out holding the frame, comes out of here, all those bits, goes underneath here, some excess coiled up here, if you guys can see, all of them tagged, zip tied, and the red coupler comes out of here. Everything comes out from over here. The green wire, the green coupler belongs to this fella. This is relatively a shorter wire. Again, comes out from over here, gets tucked in, the excess gets tucked into this. What I'm basically trying to say is all three wires come out of this point over here. And why did I do it this way? This sleeve that you see, this is an insulation sleeve for wiring. I introduced it. So what this basically does, this setup, why did I not do a more concealed setup, is because we travel on Indian roads and things like this. People would be more than interested to just pull it out, and you know, people will be more than happy to mess around with it if you leave the bike sitting somewhere for too long. So what I did was I made more like a plug and play system, where all I need to do is just pull these connectors out and remove this fella. This fellow can be removed with just one bolt. That's it. That's an Allen key, I guess a size 3 Allen key, and remove these couplers from over here, pull this fellow out. If you are to keep your bike parked somewhere for too long, then I would definitely recommend removing it. I would not let the bike sit somewhere with something like that attached to the motorcycle, because just draws negative attention. People with creative ideas will be interested in flicking it. So that's the whole of it. That's the wiring part of it. One more time, the red wire goes to the positive terminal, the black wire goes to the negative terminal, the yellow wire goes to an ignition circuit, ignition wire somewhere. Easiest to do is to find the OBD sensor coupler and look for the red and white wire. There you go. That red and white wire socket is where you want to shove this yellow wire into, and job done. So just put back the seat. Okay, yep, so that's the whole of it. GPS, Apple CarPlay doesn't really mean much to me, but for all the infotainment fellas, Apple CarPlay, GPS, tire pressure monitoring system, and the most important, front and rear dash cam. What a setup. Well, if you loved this video, you ought to. I will have that on the Sherpa for as long as I can, for as long as it works. I am seriously in love with it. This is going to be the Sherpa setup for as long as it takes. but as long as it works. So do not be thinking that I'm influencing you just because this came my way for free. This is an amazing, amazing device, and just to be riding around with it feels good, feels great. So, what was I about to say? The most important part of it, because this has come my way, Aoocci has offered a discount of 18% to fellas who would use my code, my discount code. This is the first in this channel, a discount code, and I'm only grateful for this. So if you guys use my discount code, you get an 18% flat discount, and I will of course get a small commission from it. But that shouldn't be like a deal breaker to anyone, because you might end up thinking that I'm doing it just because I get a commission. Not at all. The commission is not what I'm all about. I'm all about sharing my thoughts on biking, motorcycling, and motorcycles maintenance in particular. Having ass-kicking motorcycles with you. So use my discount coupon and you get an 18% discount on this beautiful product. I'll attach the link in the description. Please go and check that out. Click on the link. You get use my discount code, and which is Ben Philip, my full name. Ben Philip is my discount code. I'll also mention that in the description. You can use that and get your discount and get yourself this beautiful, beautiful product. Hope this video helped in some way. From now on, you will see Sherpa, roaming around worry-free. Yeah, if this helped, it helped. See you guys on another one. This is Ben signing out for now. Ciao.